Well, hi everybody. I'm Carlos. Y'all know that. So I'm gonna tell y'all about my Capstone project, which is to increase blood donations among minorities. And so I'm gonna make this presentation like very interactive because I want you all to talk to me. If you don't understand something, ask me. If you want to know why, raise your hand. So the title of my project is Break the Trend, Let the Donations Begin. I chose that title because we, all minorities, whether it be Mexican, Black, Indian, we just don't donate blood. Wonder why. But first we have to figure out what a blood donor is. Blood donor is someone who gives blood voluntarily so it can be given to someone who needs a blood transfusion. And the blood supply, we have very limited amount because people need blood all the time. 1 out of every 7 people entering the hospital needs blood. So that's a lot of us in this room if we were all to go to the hospital right now. You know, approximately 3 gallons of blood supports the entire nation blood needs for 1 minute. So every minute, that's 3 gallons gone. And if we don't have that many people donating, we run out. We got to make sure we donate so that you can always have the blood when needed. Because what if it was your family member who went into the hospital and needed blood? You know, why do people donate? They donate for a number of reasons. Because a lot of people need transfusions. They depend on it for accidents, diseases, and they realize that there's no replacement for blood. There's no artificial blood. You can't, oh, well, we out of blood, so let's give them this synthetic version. That doesn't exist. Without blood, you die. Every 2 seconds, someone in the United States requires a blood transfusion. So, since I've been talking, we've had about 8 people need blood transfusions right now. This happens because of car crashes, diseases. You go in the hospital and your arm get chopped off. They're going to have to supply you with blood to keep you alive because you constantly got it running out. And so, there was a study done in Atlanta, Georgia. We know it's a lot of colored people in Atlanta. And so, they did 340,000 blood donations. You know, donors ranged from 16 to 49. And we found that Caucasians or white individuals give the most blood. They make up 77.7% of that. So, what are we not doing?
And that's based on Atlanta.
Yeah.
Wow, it's not good.
Yeah. And African Americans, we made up 16.3%. Hispanics made up 2.3%, and Asians 2.2%, and all others made up 1.6%. What are our numbers compared to theirs? Come on now, we got to be doing something. So what we found out, we're underrepresented in the blood pool. You know, we had to look for reasons why. It was because of large deferral or ineligibility rates. And the deferral is when you go in there, you try to give, and they tell you can't for some reason. Maybe your iron's too low. Maybe you got a disease years back and you can't give now. Or you went to a foreign country that had malaria issues. Even though you might not have had it, the country did, so you can't give.
Your location.
And once that happens, a lot of people just don't want to give anymore. Even if they have a temporary deferral, they just don't want to give anymore. They never go back. And they don't care because it's nothing, they don't have any connections to it. So they don't care. The fear and distrust, because when we had a blood drive here, and what I got a lot of times is I'm scared of needles, or I don't know these people. See?
Smith, I'm in chip carriers.
And that's understandable because I remember the first time I gave it, I was like, I don't want nobody to stick me unless I know them. I was like, is this needle gonna hurt? Like, I didn't want it to happen because you want to feel comfortable, and if that's something that makes you feel uncomfortable, you don't want to do it. And then it's lack of knowledge. Because I found out a lot of times people just don't know about it. Like, donate blood, is that what you get paid for? No, you don't get paid for that. to side note, what you do donate to get paid for is plasma, and that doesn't go to help people. That goes for animals and research. Let y'all know. And so I looked up ways I could help, and the ways I helped was the Oklahoma Blood Institute held a Thunder blood drive. It's one of the biggest blood drives that we have in the year, and you get all different people from all across the state to come out there. It's a huge event, and this is my lovely grandma right there. You know, she's been working at the Institute for 32 years now. It's me and Rumble, and it's right here. This is the booth I worked at, which is the Global Blood Fund. It's where we go to like a lot of third world countries and help them with their blood supply, because especially in those countries, they run out of blood and they need it more than we do. And so we held our first annual Bison Blood Drive here at the school. And so I looked at our school makeup. This is just high school only, because of course middle schoolers can't donate. You have to be at least 16. So 11% Caucasian, 60% African American, 21% Hispanics, and 4% Native American. But we didn't have that many people donate. We only had 54 sign-ins, only 26 who could donate. And out of that, we had 7 Hispanics, 7 Caucasians, and only 12 African Americans. Does that seem like enough for this number?
No.
And you got to count in that some of these were staff. Let's start right there. So we have to do better as a whole to make sure we get it out there. This was some pictures I took there, because that's Miss Tillman. She's donating. This girl, Israel Smith, this was her first time ever donating blood. She didn't know nothing about it. This is Mary, because I lied to him. To be honest, a lot of times y'all ask me, does it hurt? I'm going to say no. I'm going to tell you no, it don't. Because by the time you realize it do hurt, they done already stuck you and ain't no going back. I only lie because I hope that y'all think of it like this, like dang, that stuck me and that hurt. But as y'all doing it, y'all realize that I'm helping save somebody else's life. So this is just a little bit of pain for a huge reward. And so, what you can do, you can volunteer at your local blood center. You can inform others the way I'm hopefully informing you all. And then go donate. If you can, you're eligible, get out there, go donate. You donate blood, platelets, plasma, any of that. So just make sure you do your thing to help. And these pictures right here, these are the people that helped me choose my project, because as you can see, I have friends of all different races, and if one of them went to the hospital and they needed a blood transfusion, what if we ran out? What if we didn't have the blood? You gotta think of it like that. Like, even though it may not be your family and friends today, it might be tomorrow. So you just gotta look at your reasons why.
How often can you donate blood?
If you donate whole blood, every 56 days.
What's whole blood versus?
Whole blood is just blood straight out your arm.
Okay.
Versus if you get platelets, which is inside of the blood, where they take out the blood, strip the platelets from it, and give you your blood back.
And what do the platelets do?
Platelets help people with sickle cell. They help people with like all type of immune diseases. Versus the whole blood would help somebody who had a severed limb or going through childbirth. It would help somebody like that.